was coming.
Mr. Shaw, don't judge me.
Oh yeah, I just seen it said broadcast was live. You're not. You doing all that for no reason. I ain't stupid.
If
I see
you were just
broadcast.
now joining us, we are actually just now pulling up. It has been a
I'm over
Monday.
here sending text messages and everything. I'm focusing
I
on.
was like, why we don't have any comments? When I went online, I couldn't find it. Guys, this is a this is a Monday episode. I don't know. I was here just trying to catch up because I was running late, and then we've been on for 15 minutes, and yeah, we're just going live, so you'll get the last 5 minutes. Make it, Mr. Shaw. Make it like your stroke game. Make it the best of your life. Let's wrap it up. Let's keep it going.
If I had been 15 minutes in and then she tell, well, I just got the camera on. Well, baby, shit, you only got about 2 more minutes. I gave you all I
Well,
got.
let's make it too.
You said, I done did all that talking about the Cowboys. I said all that good.
I know.
He was recording. That's all that matters. At least somebody was
Yeah,
recording.
he is.
At
He's
least one
recording.
producer
So,
was recording. Well, we still got college football
college
on
football.
Florida, Alabama. Again, as a
Okay.
Florida fan, I was, yeah. They can't. We didn't. I was happy they didn't come down and embarrass us. Right. That was a possibility. Right. That
Right.
was a possibility. I lost $20, but I bet that 20 back already. We will see them again. I do. Believe Georgia is nice. Don't let me just say that like we're gonna walk through Georgia, but Georgia is nice. I'm not focused on. Not saying I'm not worried about the other teams we had to play, but the goal is always to get to Atlanta. Right. The goal is to get to
Right.
Atlanta. The goal is now. My thing is right. If we win out, like we beat Alabama, we in. Right? If we beat Alabama, we in. The only thing I'm worried about, we beat Alabama, we in. Somebody else hasn't handled their business. They get back in. We got to play them again. All right. Like I don't want to play them 3 times. Now, if we lose in Atlanta, then we ain't gonna get a third shot at them. I don't want to play them 3 times. Right? I believe by that time, Bryce Young nice. Bryce Young came out gunning like he was gonna run away with the game, but my D line is nice. If my secondary can get it together, sister, there was a play, and I'm grateful this happened. Where number 18, I think his name is Golden from Alabama, he dropped the ball. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 players in the middle of the field with nobody, and then 2 other players on one person. It's 3 people with no guard nobody. How are 3 people guard nobody? I say, thank God he dropped the ball in the end zone. It's 3 people guarding nobody. It was 2 people on one guy, 2 dudes on nobody. Y'all ain't got, you know your assignment wrong. You ain't got nobody. You got somebody. It's 11 on 11, even if you in zone. Reach out and touch somebody. So and again, I can't be mad because field goal kicker. You missed an extra point, fam. We lost by two
Makes all
points.
the difference in the world.
We had to go for 2, and I didn't like the play call. It was like you tried to rush Emmy Jones up the middle. Like I understand, but you should have you know. And I think Dan Mullen also was doing a little strategizing. We have a backup quarterback that is built like Cam Newton, but runs like Tyreek Hill. And I'm not gassing when I say that. He running so fast, he almost pulled his
So,
hamstring last.
so our sister and I talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't play him now. If you have to see Alabama again, you have no scout report.
Yeah, fast. And I don't think his hamstring was all the way healthy either. So he's
Right.
not trying to risk anything.
Right. There's
So
no need.
yeah.
Because
So,
you know that could
but,
be
but but then again, don't let me say that like Emory Jones played a good game.
right.
He had one pick. The receiver went one way, he went the other. So, but Emory Jones played a good game. So I'm not saying, hey, we need to go to the backup. Emory Jones played a good game. We lost because we better team won.
And that's what
Better
happened.
team
So
won.
a couple briefs that I want to talk about real quick before we get out of here. So we talked about we kind of go back to the NFL. Carson Wentz has sprains to both his ankles. So just a quick headline update.
I got
And
$200. They don't make the playoffs.
the Colts don't make the playoffs.
$200.
Okay, I'm not putting nothing on them either way. And there is a report that Tampa Bay has reached out to Richard Sherman. Their starting cornerback is Sean Murphy. Bunnington is on injured reserve. Do you think Richard Sherman comes in and he makes that? Do you think he can add to that defense there
If you
in
play
St. Louis?
safety,
You think if he plays safety, he can add to the
it'd be
defense?
perfect for them in safety. They can rotate somebody else down, and because he's savvy. If he's in shape, he's smart. He's a Stanford grad, so he's gonna have you where you need to be. Richard Sherman is an upgrade as long as he can still play the game. So, as a Tampa Bay fan, that'll be an upgrade. The thing is that everybody got to realize, it's you gotta love Tom Brady and you gotta respect him, depending on who you are. I can't love LeBron James and not love Tom Brady because at the
It's doable.
that's cool. But at the end of the in his press conference, he said there's a lot. He had 5 touchdowns. And said there's a lot of things we need to work on. He said I missed AB a couple times. That's singling out. Hey, I need to get better and making sure you get your touches. Right?
Well,
Like I want.
at this point in the game, that's what you expect from leadership, right? At this point in the game, from somebody who studied the game and understood the game the way that he does,
So how you
those are
can
things
you got to
that you
respect.
can acknowledge. I
You,
do respect it. I still don't like Tom Brady, but I
I
absolutely
mean,
respect
you
his
don't have to.
position
You don't have to like
on
winning.
the football.
You don't like winning.
I just don't like Tom Brady. It's just there's some people that you're like, yeah, not that guy. I respect what he's done for football. I respect and the leadership, right? And I agree. Those are great lessons. Those are things that we talk about on the show. Those things that we see that I don't have to like Tom Brady to take the leadership lesson, right? And that's what you were highlighting.
Yeah.
You were highlighting the leadership lesson. And I think that's a great lesson in leadership. So I absolutely respect the leadership and I absolutely acknowledge those things. But to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna change my position on Tom Brady, it'll never happen. Um, Also, just to go with that, right? So ESPN is bringing in a new show on October 18th, and the new show will be in place of the jump. We know Rachel Nicholas is no longer there, so on the jump they've gotten rid of it. We're getting a new show, and NBA Today featuring Malika Andrews. Now, let me start with this is their attempt to right their wrong. I, I don't think it rights your wrong to replace one woman with another woman. You're bringing in WNBA stars. Kendrick Perkins is staying on. Vince Carter is coming in. Zach Lowe is coming in. I'm rooting for Malika. I guess that was my whole point in even talking about the story. She is an African American female journalist. She's on her way. I just hate the way that the opportunities present themselves, right? Maria is gone. It was eventually going to be a slide in anyway, but I'm going to watch because I'm going to support Malika. I think that she will get better over time. She's a beautiful girl. Um, Vince Carter is pretty good if you watched him during the Olympics. Kendrick is another Charles Barkley, Shannon Sharp.
He
He's good for
growing though.
TV. You say he's what?
He's growing. He's getting better.
Yeah, yeah, he's good for TV. He has opinions that sometimes are controversial. So I think that we will see another show grow. I would like to see Malika be. It's hard to come behind Rachel, who was extremely comfortable with the players, and
Probably
that's
too
what I
comfortable.
loved about.
Probably too
You think?
comfortable.
How can you be too comfortable?
I'm
Because I
just
remember she
saying.
did an
Hey,
interview with Kobe, and it was just like,
all I'm saying is last year with Jimmy Butler and Carl Towns got into it, he was saying, just go talk to Rachel. Go talk to Rachel. I don't know what that meant, and I'm not being messy because we don't do mess here. But Carl Anthony Towns was telling Jimmy Butler, go talk to Rachel. Go talk to Rachel as they were getting into it at the end of the game. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what that means, but for me, right? The thing that makes TNT, that makes the show with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq so good is that they have chemistry. When someone comes on the set, it's the level of vulnerability that they can pull out from the person sitting across from them because they're great interviewers. Players feel comfortable with them, their level of experience and expertise. So I just think that we will see because I don't feel like Malika is that comfortable on the sideline at that level yet. So I am looking to see her grow.
Hey,
We're gonna go to break.
let it break.
I'm on it. So this is your girl, Candy Kaylin.
And unfortunately, Shot Time Shot, we only got 10 minutes of all the great things I said here, but
sorry. But we'll be back after the break. You can get all the good stuff. We're talking Jenny Mai and Jeezy. We'll be back.